Hello students, welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. Today basically we have to discuss the Jaiib chapter number 32 of AFB, MCQ set 1. We have to start the MCQ series of AFB, AFM, sorry, not AFB, basically AFM. And we have to discuss the chapter by chapter MCQs in the video session and along with the in the Telegram group also. So now let's start our discussion. On daily basis, we will discuss 15 to 20 MCQs, and every week we will try to cover 2 to 3 chapters. So the first question of chapter number 32, one thing I will tell you, you are able to attempt these questions only if you have gone through the sessions very carefully. Clear? If you have not gone through the session, so I request all of you first go through the PPTs and the slides provided in your group along with the videos. So now move towards the question number first. What is the meaning of the costing? Clear? So what is the meaning of the costing? Option number A, that is the process of determining the expenditure incurred in producing a product or providing a service. Second one, that is the process of determining the revenue generated by a product or service. Third one, that is the process of determining the market share of a product or service. The process, fourth one, that is the process of determining the quality of a product or service. So basically, what is the meaning of the costing? Costing basically depends on the expenditure. Costing, that is spending. Or we can say that like expenditure. So what is costing? That is, it is a process of determining the expenditure. So what is costing? It is a process of determining the expenditure incurred in producing a product or providing a service. Clear? So option number A will be the answer. So what is costing? It is the process of determining an expenditure incurred in producing a product or providing a service. Now move to the next question. Why is correct costing crucial for any business organization? Clear? Why we have to do the exact analysis or the proper analysis? So why is correct costing crucial for any business organization? Business organization. Option number first, it has a direct bearing on all its sales and marketing strategies. One thing I will tell you, whatever I am discussing here, all the points are discussed while we are covering the theory portion. So please go through the theory portion very carefully. So why is correct costing crucial for any business organization? Option number A, that is, it has a direct bearing on all its sales and marketing strategies. Option number B, that is, it has a direct bearing on its customer service. Third one, that is, it has a direct bearing on its employee satisfaction, or it has a direct bearing on its legal compliance. Clear? So costing correct, it is to basically so that we can manage our sales and marketing strategies according to that. Okay. So option number A will be the answer. That is, it has a direct bearing on all its sales and marketing strategies. Clear? It has a direct bearing on all its sales and marketing strategies. So option number A will be the answer. Now move to the next question. What determines the costing system adopted by an organization? Clear? Which thing it is to be responsible for the determination of the costing system adopted by an organization? Option number A, that is, its unique requirements and nature of its products or services, its geographical location, its size and the number of employees, its target market. Clear? So what determines basically costing? There are different methods of the costing, like we have already discussed: process costing, service costing, batch costing, job costing, single output unit costing. Clear? So all are different as per their requirement. Clear? Or as per their output, or we can say that as per the product and services. Clear? So it's option number A will be the answer. So what determines? Clear? Which type of the costing we have to use? It's a unique requirements and the nature of its products or services. Clear? So option number A will be the answer. That is, it's a unique requirements and the nature of its products or services. So option number A will be the answer here. Now move to the next question, question number 4. So before moving that, for all the courses for the JAB, CAP certification course, presently ethics available, foreign exchange certification course available, you can mail on our email ID for the for promotion. You can join our courses. For all details, you can mention. join or mail on our email ID. So now move towards the question number 4. So what are the two broad categories of the costing method? Clear? So this is in the third page of the slide. What are the two broad categories of the costing method? Option number A, that is job costing and process costing. Option number B, that is sales costing and marketing costing. Option number C, that is the product costing and service costing. Option number D, that is the fixed costing and variable costing. Clear? So the correct answer is that is option number A, two broad categories. One is the job costing. Second one, that is the process costing. So option number A will be the answer here. Now move to the next question. Here, there are four types of the costing. Four questions we have to discuss, and there are the four types of the costing. Similar type they are taking. Clear? A option, same costing, like A, job costing; B, batch costing; C, contract costing; D, process costing. Clear? So you have to answer out the questions. One thing I will tell you, like if there is any process costing, clear, process costing, that is, it is equivalent to the crude oil. Clear? Like process costing, it is basically used in the like crude oil. Like contract costing, it is basically used for the long term purpose. Clear? Like for the bridge, for any flyover. Clear? At that place in contract costing, it is to be used. Clear? Now let's discuss regarding all these questions one by one. Just I am giving the overview here. So the now let's move towards the questions. So question number 5th here. So which method of costing it is to be used? When the production of goods or services, it is to be continuous and homogeneous. That is, it is to be continuous and homogeneous. Homogeneous basically means that similar type. So option number A, that is the job costing. Option number B, that is the batch costing. Option number C, that is the contract costing. Option number D, that is the process costing. Clear? So when the production of goods and services, clear, it is to be continuous and homogeneous. So at that time, it is to be basically which type of costing it is to be used. That is the process costing. Clear? That is the process cost. And further, that is next question, that is which method of costing it is to be used? When the production of goods, it is to be specific. Clear? That it is to be specific and unique. Clear? Specific and unique. Specific and unique. Like one thing I will tell you, like you have to manufacture 100 tables. So it will comes under the process costing. Like we can say that. And after that, out of the 120 tables, we have to furnish, like polish that tables. Clear? So that will lead to the job costing. Clear? That will lead to the job costing. That is, it is another process. Okay, so that will lead to the specific job. So which method of costing it is to be used? When the production of goods, it is to be specific and unique. Option number A, that is job costing, batch costing, contract costing, process costing. So when it is to be specific and unique, so in that case, the job costing it is to be used. So option number A will be the answer. Okay. So when the job it is to be specific and unique, so in that case, it is to be job costing. Clear? It is to be job costing. When the goods or services, it is to be specific and unique to be here. Now move to the next question. So which method of costing it is to be used when a number of similar products are to be produced in the batches? Clear? So which method of costing it is to be used when a number of similar type of the products are to be produced in the batches? Option number A, batch costing. Option number A, job costing. Option number 2, batch costing. Option number C, contract costing. Option number D, process costing. Clear? So which method of costing it is to be used when a number of similar products are produced in the batches? Clear? When the products are produced in the batches, so at that time, batch costing it is to be used. So option number B will be the answer. That is the batch costing. Clear? So at that time, batch costing it is to be used here. Now move to the next question, question number 8. I have already discussed this point also. So which method of costing it is to be used? Clear? Which method of costing it is to be used When a project is undertaken for a specific customer, clear? When a project is undertaken, clear? So here the word that is project. From the word project, you are able to understand that it is to be a long tenure here. Okay, so which method of costing it is to be used when a project is undertaken for a specific customer? So that is for the long tenure job costing, no, batch costing, no. Basically, it will be contract. Clear? It will be a contract. Okay, so from the word project here, we are able to identify the costing. Clear? So which type of costing it is to be used here? That is to be the contract costing it is to be used here. Okay. So here we have discussed the definitions, or we have discussed the question on the basis of the definitions. In the next, we have to discuss the examples. Clear? What are the different examples? Okay. So if anyone has any doubt, any query up to this much point, you can ask now. After that, we will move towards the questions of examples. Like question number 9 here. Which method of costing it is to be used in the service industries, such as healthcare and hospitality? Clear? Just so in the case of the service industry, like healthcare and hospitality. So what type of the costing technique it is to be used? The job costing? No. Batch costing? No. Contract costing? No. It is basically used for the project. It is used for the goods. Like mainly it is to be used in the manufacturing sector. All the three are used in the manufacturing sector mostly. So service costing, it will be the answer. It will be used in the service sector. So option number D will be the answer. That is the service costing. Clear? Option number D will be the answer. That is the service costing. So do the basic principles. Very, very important. Do the basic principles of the costing change with the system of costing adopted? So basic principles can be changed with the system of the costing adopted or not? Basically, we cannot change the basic principles. Clear? It will be the same here. So option number A is yes. Option number B, no. No, we cannot change the basic principles. Clear? So option number B will be the answer. Clear? With the system of costing adopted. Okay, so option number B will be the answer. Now move to the next question. Question number 11. What is the meaning of unit and single output costing? Clear? So what is the meaning of the unit and single output costing? Here, one thing I will tell you. When we are covering the options, 4 options, I will tell you where most of the time you will find that there is only one word change in the options. So option number A, that is single and unit output costing. It is a method of costing. It is a method of costing that involves finding out of the cost of total output. First of all, here we have to find out the cost of the total output as per the option number A, and then find out the cost of the one unit. How we have to find out the cost of one unit? So by dividing the cost of the total output upon the number of the units produced. Clear? So in this way, we are able to find the cost of one unit as per the option number A. Now move, that is option number B. That is, it is a method of costing that involves finding out of the total cost of producing a product or service. It will be correct, and then divide it by the total number of production runs. So what is the meaning of production runs? As such, there is not any meaning. We can say that if the units, then it will find here production runs, not as such. And what we have to find here, and then dividing it by the total number of production runs. What we have to find here, total cost we are find here, but then dividing it by what we have to find here, nothing they have mentioned. So this one, it is to be wrong here. So it is a method of costing that involves finding out of the total cost of production of a product or service. It is to be correct one. And then dividing it by the total number of units sold. So that will lead to the cost of one unit? No, basically cost of one unit by total number of units produced. Whether we are able to sold the total units or not, that will not able to identify the cost of one unit here. So this one, it is to be also wrong. Same, this is a method of costing that involves finding out of the total cost of producing a product or service and then dividing it by the number of employees involved. How we can find out the cost of one unit? By the number of employees, dividing it by the number of employees. So this one, it is to be also wrong. So option number A will be the answer. Basically, how we can find out the cost of one unit? by dividing the cost of total output by the number of units produced. Clear? By the number of units produced. Option number A will be the correct answer here. If anyone has any doubt, any query regarding that, you can ask. Okay. So just you have to understand what they want to say. And I will tell you, if you regularly attend these sessions, you are able to see that whatever we are discussing here, similar type of question you will find in the examination. Now move to the next question, question number 12. So in which industries is a unit and single output costing more suitable? Clear? Is a unit and single output costing it is to be more usable? Healthcare and hospitality. So this will be not single and output, unit and single output costing. It is to be basically service in cost industry. Agriculture and forestry, no. So basically these type of unit it is to be used mostly in the manufacturing. So option number C, that is the brick making, mining, sugar, cement, and other industries producing the mechanical articles. Clear? So here it will be single unit and single output costing. It is to be more suitable here. So option number C will be the answer here. Clear? Option number C will be the answer here. Now move to the next question. Question number 13. Is it necessary to maintain separate cost account while using the unit and single output costing? Clear? So it is necessary to maintain the separate accounts while using the unit and single output costing? Yes or no? No, as such, there is not any necessity, because in that we have to just calculate the total amount and divide it by the number of the units produced. Clear? And divide it by the number of the units produced. Clear? So as such, there is no separate cost accounts to be maintained while using the unit and single output costing. So option number B will be the answer, that is no. As such, there is not any requirement. Now move to the next question, question number 14. What are the limitations of unit and single output costing? Let's say what are the limitations of the single and unit output costing? First one, it cannot be used in the industries producing the mechanical articles. Basically, it will be used here. It can only be used in the industries producing the identical items. It can only be used mechanical article. It cannot be used. Okay. We have to find the limitation. Producing the identical items, identical units. It can only be used in the industry producing two or more grades of the one product, or it can only be used in the industries producing the homogeneous product. Clear? Producing the homogeneous product. Clear? So option number D will be the answer here. Basically, all are, you can see that. Option number B, it will also be a similar type of, because identical, that is similar. Homogeneous, it is also type of similar. Here it will be mentioning the units, it will be mentioning the products. Clear? It will be also similar type of thing, but unit, it is a different thing, little bit. Product, it is a different thing. Clear? So basically, it can only be used. So single and output unit costing, basically it will be used that producing the homogeneous products. Clear? That is similar type of the products. Okay. At that place, a single and unit output costing, it is to be utilized here. Now move to the next two questions more. So in which case can unit and single output costing it is to be used here? I think we have already discussed. Question number, we have already discussed that is, I think this can be, no. So when a firm is producing a variety of products, when a firm is producing a single article on a small scale, when the units are not identical, when a firm is producing two or more grades of the different products. Clear? So please tell past what will be the answer, that is. So in which case a single and unit output costing, single unit and single output costing it is to be used there. Option number B will be the answer, that is when a firm is producing, clear, a single article on a small scale, we can say that on a, clear, this we have to cut out. Clear? So when a firm is producing a single article, clear, as such we cannot say that on a small scale or on a larger scale. Clear? So mostly when the firm is to be producing a single article, at that place single and unit output costing it has to be used here. Now move to the last question of our today's discussion. That is, what is the meaning of a cost sheet here? So cost sheet basically what it tells, it records a detailed cost, clear, regarding the product. So a document that records the detailed cost of a cost center or a cost unit, a document that records the detailed cost of a cost center or cost along with the taxes and interest paid, no, as such there will be nothing any covered under that. That is taxes or interest paid, not. A document that records the detail sheet of a cost center or a cost unit along with the provisions and write-off, no, not any provision, not any write-off. Along with cash discount, no. Basically, it will simply that records the detailed cost of a cost center or a cost unit. Clear? How much hours they are working here, how much hours they are vacant time here, clear? How much work they are doing here, all the things it has to be covered here, but nothing regarding any of the taxes or interest paid, provisions or write-offs or the cash discounts, as these things are not to be included here. Clear? As these things are not to be included here. Okay. So in this session, we have to discuss up to this much point. In the next session, we will take up with some more questions. Clear? Near about 20 to 25 questions I will take up in the next session. For all the session of the JIB, you can join our specific courses for the JIB. Details will be shared in the group also, or you can also mail on our email ID for all the details. So thanks to all of you.